Okay. Can anyone hear me okay? Oh shit, that's not what I want. Okay. Just gonna check to see if this works. Ba-da-ba-da-boo. Ba-da-ba-doo. I think it was this. No. Well, yeah, it was this one. Wait. Oh shit. Hold on. Give me a second. Entire screen. Yeah, we'll try it out. Maybe this works. Maybe it won't. Who knows? Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? If you can hear me, comment in the chat and play ball. I want this. This is a big test. I want to make sure this works before we get started. Actually, I think we might as well just get started. And if you guys can't really hear it, okay, can't really hear it, you guys can just let me know in the chat, and I'll see if I can fix something. But what is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Quinn Awesomeness, and if you guys are new to this channel, please feel free to destroy that like button and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. We're on the road to 400 subscribers. We are just 90 subscribers away from 400, so please feel free to hit the subscribe button. It would surely mean a lot to me. And tonight, I will be streaming a little franchise ball doubleheader as we got the Los Angeles Lizards taking on the Vancouver West Coast Express in Game 1 of the doubleheader. And in Game 2 of the doubleheader, we got the Anchorage Aces taking on the Toronto Blazers. And of course, I got to stream my Thunderbirds and Diablos games. So my Thunderbirds will be taking on the High-Low Hammerheads. And the Phoenix Diablos will be taking on the Long Beach Power Slaves. So it's going to be a crazy one, man. The first time I've ever streamed 4 games in one night. So pray for me. It's going to be a wild stream. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. And yeah, we're going to freaking do this. Oh boy. I unfortunately don't have any drinks with me, so I'm probably going like don't have any dehydration out here, but hopefully next time I'll become better prepared. But yeah. This is like the first time I've also been streaming outside, so that's another first too. We got Humbly starting for the Lizards. We got Benitez kind of starting for the Aces, leading off rather. We got Bynum leading off for the Thunderbirds, and we got Boggs leading off for the Diablos. The weather is honestly not that bad right now. Awesome. Let's go. Yes. All right. That's awesome news. Let's freaking go. All right. The ultimate challenge for Commander Awesomeness starts now. We got a quadruple header here. Well, really a double header, but I'm also going to be showing like the Thunderbirds and Diablos too. So, yeah, there's that too. Just going to scroll all the way down so that I can like. I think you can show all 4 games at once at split screen. I can? Oh, wait. Well, holy shit. And their games already started. Damn. Huntley with the strikeouts lead off the top first for the Lizards. Now we got Vickers comes back. The starting left fielder for the Lizards. Benitez at the ground out to second, lead off the top first for the Aces. And now there's one away with Pedroza comes back. The starting second baseman for the Aces. Biden with the line out to right, lead off the bottom at the top first for the Thunderbirds. And now we got Cobbs comes back. The starting right fielder for the Thunderbirds. And Boggs with a shot to right center. It is deep. It is far, and it is out of here. And the Diablos have taken the lead here, and it's on first. It is 1-0 Diablos, and now we got Duran comes back, the second center fielder for the Diablos. I don't really know how to do that though. Hold up. Would it be like that way? And hold up. Whoa. No. Okay, this is like. Oh. Whoa, hold up. It's like a little experiment for me. Wait, this is not going so well. I don't know, try doing 4 tabs in 4 different windows. Hold up. I don't really know how to do that. Hold up. Yeah, I don't really know. Let me see. Can I try like doing this maybe? Oh, okay. Oh wait, no. 4 different tabs. Oh wait, I think I know what you mean. Hold up. Well, actually, I don't really know what you mean. But anyways, Vickers with the line out to right, and Garrett with the line out to right and to center, and that ends top of first. Now we're into bottom first, so we got Hutton, Ferrari, and Dwyer comes back next for the West Coast Express. Pedroza with a strikeout, and Timmerman with the single to right center, and that extends the inning for Aces. And now we got Pagan comes back. The second good fielder for the Aces. Kreisman with the ground out to second, and now there's 2 away with Downs comes back. The second third baseman for the Thunderbirds. And Yazzie with an RBI single to right, and also Duran is a double to right. And the Diablos are now lead 2-0 here early in Long Beach. I don't really know where Long Beach is, but actually that's why we have Google. Long Beach, California. Oh, we're in California. Nice. Hutton with the shot to right. It is deep. It is far, and it is out of here. And the West Coast Express have taken the lead here early against the Los Angeles Lizards. It is 1-0 here, and it's bottom first. And now we got Ferrari comes back, the second baseman for the West Coast Express. Timmerman at the still second, and now there's 2 away with the man in scoring position. And now we got Pagan comes back, the second left fielder for the Aces. And Downs to the fly out to right, and that ends the top of first. Now we're into the bottom. Now into the bottom first, so we got Maurer, Reeves, and Cleary comes back next for the Hammerheads. And Asher with the line out to right center, and now there's 1 away with Sumter coming back, second baseman for the Diablos. Ferrari with the ground out to a third, and now there's 1 away with Dwyer comes back, the second shortstop for the West Coast Express. And And now there's one away with Dwyer comes back. The starting shortstop for the West Coast Express. Pagan with the flyout to right, and that ends the top of the first. And now we're to the bottom of the first, so we got England, McCune, and Spooner comes back next for the Blazers. And Mara with the ground out to first, and now there's one away with Reeves comes back. The starting shortstop for the Hammerheads. Sumter with the shot to right. It is deep. It is far. And it is out of here. And just like that, the Diablos have extended their lead to 4 now. Thanks to that 2-run homer by Sumter. And Diablos have come out swinging here early in the solid first. And now we got Fonseca comes back. The second catcher for the Diablos. Look at them go. God damn. Dwyer with the line out to left center. Now there's 2-way with Bryant's coming back. And the second footer for the West Coast Express. England with the shot to center. It is deep. It is far. And it is out of here. And Blazers have taken the lead here early in the bottom first against the Aces. And now we got McKeown comes back. The second center fielder for the Blazers. Reeves at the strikeout. And now there's 2-way with Cleary comes back. The second catcher for the Hammerheads. Fonseca with the single to center, and the Diablos are not done yet. And now we got Estes coming back. The second first baseman for the Diablos. Well, hold up. Bryant gets walked, and now there's a man on first. It's still 2 away. Now we got Chong comes back. The second catcher for the West Coast Express. McKeown with the flyout to right, and now there's one away with Spooner comes back. The second footer for the Blazers. Clary with the single to center, and that extends the inning for the Hammerheads. And now we got Peters comes back, the second baseman for the Hammerheads. And Estes grounds into a double play, and that ends it out of first. But not before the Diablos bat around, scoring 4 runs thanks to a solo homer by Boggs, an RBI single by Yazzie, and a 2-run homer by Sumter for the Sherry on stop. And now we're into the bottom of the first, we got Ramos, Forrester, and Peter comes back next for the Power Slaves. Oh, boy. Chong with an RBI double to right center, and the West Coast Express extend their lead to 2 runs now. And it's now 2-0 West Coast Express, and now we got Demetrius comes back, the starting right fielder for the West Coast Express. Splitter with a single to right center, and now there's a man on first. It's still 1 away. Now we got Zelaya comes back, the starting shortstop for the Blazers. And Peters grounds out, and that ends up on the first. And now we're into the top of the second, where we got Dugas, Han, and Paquette comes back next for the Thunderbirds. Ramos with a strikeout, lead off the bottom first for the Power Slaves, and now we got Forrester coming back, the second shortstop for the Power Slaves. And Demetrius lines out to right center, and that ends the bottom first. But not before the West Coast Express push across 2 runs, thanks to a solo homer by Hutton and an RBI double by Chong. And now we're into the top of the second, where we got Braxton, Fierro, and Gorham comes back next for the Lizards. Don't sleep on these Lizards, though. They're on fire this season. Zelaya with the line out to right, and now there's 2-way with Kennedy comes back, the starting first baseman for the Blazers. Dugas with the ground out to second, and now there's 1 away with Han comes back, the second footer for the Thunderbirds. And Rob Forrester with the fly out to right, now there's 2 away with Peter comes back, the second right footer for the Power Slaves. Oh wow, there's another ambulance coming by. It's like the third time that there was like either an ambulance or a fire truck passing by. I don't know what the hell is going on over there. Braxton at the line out to right center. Now there's 1 away with Fierro comes back. The starting shortstop for for the Lizards. Kennedy with the line out to left, and that ends the bottom of the first. Now he's at the top of the second, where we got Arias, Flannery, and Rodriguez comes back next for the Aces. And Han is a fly out to the right and left center. Now there's two very quick outs here for the Thunderbirds. And now we got Paquette comes back, the starting catcher for the Thunderbirds. And Peter with the fly out to center, and that ends at the bottom first. Now right to the top second, where we got Hedemito, Rulas, and Boggs comes back next for the Diablos. Fierro with a strikeout. Now there's two quick outs, and now we got Gorham comes back, the starting center fielder for the Lizards. Arias at the ground out, it's a third, and now there's one away with Flannery comes back, the starting shortstop for the Aces. And Paquette at the strikeout, and that ends the top of the second. Now we're into the bottom second, where we got Brito, Lemus, and Race comes back next for the Hammerheads. And Hadamito with the single to left center to lead off the top of the second for the Diablos. And now we got Rulas comes back, the same pitcher for the Diablos. The Diablos still starting off where they left off and in the top of the first. You'll have to see that. Gorham lines out to right, and that ends the top of the second. Now into the bottom of the second, where we got Quinones, McAdams, and Shackelford comes out next for the West Coast Express. Flannery with the line out to right center. Now there's a two-way with the Rodriguez comes back, the starting catcher for the Aces. Brito with the fly out to center to lead off the bottom of the second for the Hammerheads, and now we got Lemus comes back, the starting left fielder for the Hammerheads. And Rulas at the fly out to right center. Now there's one away with Boggs comes back. It's 1-for-1 today, the homer, and back in the first. Oh, excuse me. Quinones at the strikeout, and then tweet off the bottom second for the West Coast Express, and now we got McAdams comes back, the second first baseman for the West Coast Express. And Flannery strikes out, and the Aces getting sent down in order, and we're heading to the bottom second, where we got Maya and Cordell and Keys comes back next, and Kaya comes back next for the Blazers. Lemus at the line out to right center. Now there's a two-way with Race comes back, the starting right fielder for the Hammerheads. And Boggs is a fly out to center, and now there's a two-way with Duran comes back. He's 1-for-1 today with a double. Oh, what do you look at that? The sun is finally coming out. Let's freaking go. I just bring the sunshine everywhere I go, man. I'm just like that. Let's go. McAdams with the line out center, and now there's two away with Shackelford comes back, and the center fielder for the West Coast Express. Maya with the strikeout, and now there's one away with Cordell comes back, the starting catcher for the Blazers. And Rays with the fly out to right to center, with the fly out to right, and that ends bottom second. Now into the top of third, where we got Velasquez, Whiteman, and Bynum comes back next for the Thunderbirds. And Duran with the fly out to center, and that ends top of second. Now into the bottom second, where we got Orlana, Pierce, and Vasquez comes back next for the Power Slaves. And Shackelford grounds out, and that ends bottom second. Now into the top of third, where we got McInnes, Ring and Vote comes back next for the Lizards. And Cordell with a strikeout, and now there's 2 quick outs, and now we got Kaya. It's comes back. Signing right fielder for the Blazers. Velasquez with a double to center to lead off the top third for the Thunderbirds, and now we got Whiteman comes back. The second pitcher for the Thunderbirds. Coralana with the double to right center, lead off the bottom second for the Power Slaves, and now we got Pierce comes back. The starting second baseman for the Power Slaves. McInnes at the fly out to right center to lead off the top third for the Lizards, and now we got Ring comes back. The starting second baseman for the Lizards. Kaya is at the single to right center, and that extends the inning for the Blazers. And now we got Beatty comes back, the starting pitcher for the Blazers. Whiteman at the ground out to first, and now there's one away with Bynum comes back. He's over one today. Orellana gets caught stealing, and now there's one away with Pierce comes back. The starting second baseman for the Power Slaves. Ring with the fly out to center, and now there's 2 away with Vogt comes back. The starting first baseman for the Lizards. Oh wow, and whoa, wait, Lizards, why did you substitute your catcher for McInnes? Your Carroll. I just noticed that just now. And Beatty with the line out to right, with the line out to center now, and that ends bound second. Now into the top third, where we got Phelps, Gooch, and Benitez comes back next for the Aces. Bynum with the RBI takeout to the left, and the Thunderbirds have taken the lead here in the top of third. Now we got Combs comes back. He's 1 for 1 today, the double. And Pierce at the line out to center, and now there's 2 away with the Vasquez coming back. The starting first baseman for the Power Slaves. And Vogt with the fly out to the right center, and that ends the top of third. Now he's at the bottom of third, where we got Hutton, Ferrari, and Dwyer comes back next for the West Coast Express. And Phelps gets walked to off the top of third for the Aces, and now we got Gooch comes back. The starting center fielder for the Aces. There we go. English, Quinter Austin, it's English. Cobbs at an RBI double to center, and the Thunderbirds have increased their leads to 2 runs now. And now we got Kreisman comes back. He's over 1 today. And Vasquez then single to left center, and now there's 2, and that extends inning for the Power Slaves. And now we got Weiss comes back. The starting catcher for the Power Slaves. Hutton with the shot to right center. It is deep. It is far. It is out of here. And Hutton with an leadoff homer, teed off the bottom third for the West Coast Express, and the West Coast Express have extended their lead to 3 runs now. And now we got Ferrari coming back. He's over 1 today. Gooch with a single to left center, and now there are guys in the corners. There's still nobody out. And now we got Benitez coming back. He's over 1 today. Kreisman with a shot to the left. It is deep. It is far. It is out of here. And the Thunderbirds have taken a 4-0 lead here in the top of the third. Let's go. And now we got Downs comes back. He's over 1 today. And Visa with the ground out, and that ends bound second. Now into the top of third, where we got Yazzie, who just singled to right, Asher, and Sumter come back next for the Diablos. but we're gonna get those. Ferrari the ground out to second and outers went away with Dwyer comes back. Easy for one today. Benitez is in a 2-1 triple to right center. The Aces have taken a 2-1 lead here, and it's on the third. And now we got Pedroza comes back. Easy for one today. Down to the fly out to right, and now there's finally two away with Dugas comes back. Easy for one today. And we got Asher comes back. Easy for one today. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. Dwyer with the line out to right center. Now there's two away. Bryant's kind of the bat. He walked his last at bat. Pedroza with the line out to center, and now there's one away with the man at third. And now we got Timmerman comes back. He's 1 for 1 today. And Dugas with the fly out to left, and that ends it's out of third. Now into the bottom third, we got but not before the Thunderbirds have scored 4 runs here in the top of the third innings when RBI single by Bynum, and RBI double by Cobbs, and then 2-1 homer by Kreisman. And now we're into the bottom third where we got Law, Straub, and Maurer comes back next for the Hammerheads. And Asher with the line out to the left center. Now there's one away with Sumter comes back. He's 1 for 1 today with a homer. And Bryant's grounds out, and that ends the top of third, and the bottom third, rather. And now into the top of the fourth, there we got Hundley, Vickers, and Garrett comes back next for the Lizards. Timmerman at the line out to right, and now there's two away with the man still at third, and now we got Pagan comes back. He's over 1 today. And Law with the single to right center, straight off the bottom third for the Hammerheads. And now we got Straub comes back. He's the second first baseman for the Hammerheads. There we go. Sumter with the line out to right, and now there's two away with Fonseca comes back. He's 1 for 1 today. Hundley with a walk, teed off the top of the fourth for the Lizards, and now we got Vickers comes back. He's 1 today. Pagan with the line out to the left, and that ends the top of third. Now into the bottom third, but not before the Aces took a 2-1 lead, and thanks to a 2-1 triple by Benitez. And now we're into the bottom third. We got England, McCune, and Spooner comes back next for the Blazers. Straub with the line out center. Now there's went away with Maurer comes back. He's 1 today. And Fonseca with the strikeout, and that ends the top third. Now we're into the bottom third where we got Berdine, Mendez, and Ramos comes back next for the Power Slaves. Vickers is a single to right, and now there are guys at the corners. There's still nobody out, and now we got Garrett comes back. He's for 1 today. England at the fly out to left center. Now there's one away with McCune comes back. He's for 1 today. Maurer gets walked, and now there are guys at first and second. It's still only one out, and now we got Reeves comes back. He's for 1 today. And Berdine with the ground out to second, straight off the top of the bottom third for the Power Slaves. And now we got Mendez comes back, the center left fielder for the Power Slaves. Garrett with the RBI single to the center, and the Lizards have finally got on the board here and it's on the fourth. An RBI single by Garrett, and now we got Braxton comes back. He's over one today. McKeown with a single to right center. Now there's man out first. It's still only one out, and now we got Spooner comes back. He's 1 for 1 today. Reed's at the ground with the grounder. It's a fielder to Swayze, and now there's a 2 away with Cleary comes back. He's 1 for 1 today. And Mendez at the line out to left center. Now there's 2 away with Ramos comes back. He's 1 for 1 today. Braxton at the sack fly, and Lizards have got their deficit within just a run, and it's now 3-2 West Coast Express. And now we got Fierro coming back. He's 1 for 1 today. McKeown, hold up. I'm sorry. Spooner with the line out to left. So now there's a 2 away with Zelaya comes back. He's 1 for 1 today. Clary with an RBI double to the left, and Hammerhead's gone on the board here in the bottom third. And now we got Peters comes back. He's 1 for 1 today. And Ramos at the strikeout. That ends the bottom third. Now he's at the top of the fourth, where we got Estes, Hedemito, and Rulas comes back next for the Diablos. Fierro with a single to right center. Now there are guys at the corners. It's still only one out. And now we got Gorham coming back. He's 1 for 1 today. And Zelaya with the ground out with the ground out, and that ends the bottom third. Now he's in the top of the fourth third. We got Arias, Flannery, and Rodriguez comes back next for the Aces. There's a training going on in the background if you can already tell. Peters at an RBI single to center, and it's now 4-2 Thunderbirds. So now we got Brito kind of back. He's 1 for 1 today. Essence in the strikeout. Let's see off the top of the fourth for the Diablos, and now we got Hedemito kind of back. He's 1 for 1 today. A lot of scoring already going on in between all these games. It's picking up the pace a little bit. Gorham with the strikeout, and now there's a 2 away with McGinnis comes back. He's 1 for 1 today. Arias with the line out to the left, lead off the top of the fourth for the Aces, and now we got Flannery comes back. He's 0 for 1 today. Brito with the walk, and now the bases are loaded. It's still 2 out, and now we got Lemus comes back. He's 0 for 1 today. Hedemito with the line out to right center. Now there's a 2 away with Rulas comes back. He's 0 for 1 today. And McGinnis flies out to right center, and that ends the top fourth. But now before the Lizards push across the 2 runs, thanks to an RBI single by Garrett and a sac fly by Braxton. Now into the bottom fourth, where we got Chong, Demetrius, and Quinn Owens comes back next for the West Coast Express. Flannery with a ground out to second. Now there's a 2 away with Rodriguez comes back. He's 0 for 1 today. And Lemus flies out to right center. Let's go! And now we're to the top of the fourth, we got Han, Paquette, and Velasquez coming back next for the Thunderbirds. And Rulas strikes out, and that ends the top of the fourth. Now we're to the bottom of the fourth, we got Forster, Peter, and Orellana comes back next for the Power Slaves. Chong with the double to the left, lead off the bottom fourth for the West Coast Express. And now we got Demetrius comes back. He's over once today. Rodriguez at the strikeout, and that ends the top fourth. Now into the bottom fourth, where we got Kennedy, Maya, and Cordell comes back next for the Blazers. Han at the single to the left, lead off the top fourth for the Nightbirds, and now we got Paquette comes back. He's over once today. Forrester with the strikeout, and now there's one away with Peter comes back. He's over once today. Demetrius is an RBI single to right, and West Coast Express extended their lead to 4-2 now, and now we got Quinones comes back. He's over once today. Kennedy with a single to center and lead off the bottom fourth for the Blazers, and now we got Maya coming at the bat. He's over one today. Paquette at the fly out to center, and now there's one away with Velasquez coming back. He's 1-for-1 today, the double. Peter with the fly out to right to left center. Now there's two away with Orlana comes back. He's 1-for-1 today with a double. Quinones at the strikeout, and now there's one away with McAdams comes back. He's 1-for-1 today. Maya with the line out to right center. Now there's one away with Cordell comes back. He's 1-for-1 today. Han still second, and now there's man on. Now there's man in scoring position. It's still one away. Now we got Velasquez comes back. He's 1-for-1 today with a double. And Orlana strikes out, and that ends the bottom fourth. Now into the top of the fifth, where we got Boggs, Duran, and Yazzie comes back next for the Diablos. And McAdams grounds into a double play, and that ends the bottom fourth. Holy cow, that was huge. Now we're into the top of the fifth, where we got Ring, Boat, and Hundley comes back next for the Lizards. And into the top of the fifth. Cordell with the line out to right to left, and now there's a two away with Kaya comes back. He's 1-for-1 today. Velasquez at the strikeout, and now there's two away with Whiteman comes back. He's 1-for-1 today. Boggs with the line out to left center, lead off the top of the fifth for the Diablos. And now we got Duran comes back. He's 1-for-2 today with a double. Ring with the fly out to center, and now there's one away with the Boat comes back. He's 1-for-1 today. Kaya is at the fly out to center, and that ends the bottom fourth. Now we're into the top of the fifth, where we got Phelps, Gooch, and Benitez comes back next for the Aces. Whiteman with a strikeout, and that ends the top of the fourth. Now we're into the bottom of the fourth, where we got Race, Law, and Straub comes back next for the Hammerheads. Duran at the line out to the left, and now there's two away with Yanzi comes back. He's 2-for-2 today. Vote with the fly out to left center. Now there's two away with Hundley comes back. He's over one today with a walk. Phelps at the single to right center. See off the on the fifth for the Aces. And now we got Gooch comes back. He's 1 for 1 today. Race at the fly out to the right lead off the bottom fourth for the Hammerheads. And now we got Hilo. I'm sorry. And now we got Long comes back. He's 1 for 1 today. Yazzie with a single to right center to extend the inning for the Diablos, and now we got Asher comes back. He's over two today. Hundley with the line out to right center, and that ends at top fifth. Now he's at the bottom fifth, where we got Shackelford, Hutton, and Ferrari comes back next for the West Coast Express. Gooch with the strikeout, and now there's one away with Benitez comes back. He's 1 for 2 today, the triple. Law with a triple to the left, and now there's a man at third with still anyone out. And now we got Straub comes back. He's over 1 today. And Asher strikes out, and that ends south of fifth. Now he's at the bottom of fifth. We got Pierce, Vasquez, and Weiss comes back next for the Power Sleeves. Shackelford with a strikeout, and now there's one away with Hutton comes back. He's 2 for 2 today with 2 homers. Benitez at the line out to left to right center. Now there's a 2 away with Pedroza comes back. He's over 2 today. Straub but the RBI single to left center, and Hammerheads have pulled their deficit within just a run now, and it's now 4-3 Thunderbirds. Now we got Martyr comes back. He's over 1 today with a walk. And Pierce with the single to the right, and now there's a man on first, seen off the bottom fifth for the power saves, and now we got Vasquez coming back. He's 1 for 1 today. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Hunting with the line out to right center. Now there's a 2 away with Ferrari comes back. He's over 2 today. Pedroza with a single to center, and now there are guys at first and second. It's still there are guys at the corners with still 2 out, and now we got Timmerman comes back. He's 1 for 2 today for the Aces. Murray with the fly out to right center. Now there's a 2 away with Reeves comes back. He's over 2 today. And Vasquez is a fly out to left center. Now there's 1 away with Weiss comes back. He's over 1 today. And Ferrari with a strikeout, and that ends the bottom fifth. Now into the top 6, where we got Vickers, Garrett, and Braxton comes back next for the Lizards. Timmerman with the line out to right, and that ends the top of fifth. Now into the bottom of fifth, where we got Beatty, England, and McCune comes back next for the Blazers. And Breeze at the fly out to right center, and that ends bottom fourth. Now into the top of fifth, where we got Bynum, Cobbs, and Kreisman comes back next for the Thunderbirds. Pierce still second, man. Now there's a man in scoring position. It's still only one out for the Power Slaves, and now we got Weiss comes back. He's over 1 today. And Vickers strikes out to off the top of 6 for the Lizards, and now we got Garrett comes to bat. He's 1 for 2 to them. BD with the single to right center, lead off the bottom fifth for the Blazers, and now we got England comes to bat. He's 1 for 2 today, the homer. Bynum with the single to left, lead off the top of the fifth for the Thunderbirds, and now we got Cobbs comes to bat. He's 2 for 2 today, 2 doubles. Weiss at the line out to right, and now there's two ways. The main and still in scoring position for the power saves, and now we got Ferdinand comes back, and Ferdinand comes back. He's over 1 today. Birds are chirping. It is nice outside. God is good, man. God is good. Garrett at the line out to right, and now there's a two-way with Braxton comes back. He's over 2 today. BD still second, and now there's man in scoring position and now we got England with the chance to tie things up here in the bottom fifth for the Blazers. Cobbs with the strikeout, and now there's one away with Kreisman comes back. He's 1 for 2 today, the homer. And Verdine with the flyout to right to left center, and that ends the bottom fifth. Now into the top of 6, there we got Sumser, Fonseca, and Estes comes back next for the Diablos. And Braxton lines out to right center, and that ends the top of 6. Now into the bottom 6, there we got Dwyer, Bryant, and Chong comes back next for the West Coast Express. England with the another single to right center, and the Blazers have tied things up here in the bottom 5th. It is now 2-2, and now we got McCune comes back. He's 1 for 2 today. Kreisman at the flyout to right, and now there's two away with Downs comes back. He's over 2 today. Sumter with the ground out to lead off the top of 6 for the Diablos, and now we got Fonseca comes back. He's 1 for 2 today. Dwyer with the double to left center to off the top the bottom 6 for the West Coast Express, and now we got Bryant's kind of bat. He's over 1 today with a walk. England still second, but now there's a man in scoring position at the still anyone with still nobody out, and now we got McCune with the chance to give the Blazers their first lead since the since the bottom of the first. They need this right here, man, against a really tough Aces team. And down to the line out to left center, and that ends top of 5th. Now he's in the bottom 5th, where we got Cleary, Peters, and Bernizo comes back next for the Hammerheads. Fonseca with the flyout to right, and now there's a two-way with Estes comes back. He's over 2 today. Bryant's at the line out to the left, and now there's one away with the man still in scoring position for the West Coast Express. And now we got Chong comes back. He's 2 for 2 today with 2 doubles. There we go. There's a goddamn spider right on the screen. Ugh. McKeown at the line out to center. Now there's one away with Spooner comes back. He's 1 for 2 today. Cleary with the strikeout to lead off the bottom 5th for the Hammerheads, and now we got Peters comes back. He's 1 for 2 today. And Estes at the shot to right. It is deep. It is far. And it is out of here. And Diablos have taken a 5-0 lead here in the top of 6. And now we got Hadamito comes back. He's 1 for 2 today. Chong with the line out to left center. Now there's a two-way with Demetrius comes back. He's 1 for 2 today. Spooner with the fly out to left center. Now there's a two-way with Zelaya comes back. He's over 2 today. And Peters with the fly out to right, and now there's two-way with Brito comes back. He's over 1 today with a walk. And Hedemito with the ground out, and that ends the top of 6. Now into the bottom 6, so we got Mendez, Ramos, and Forrester comes back next for the power saves. But ended top of 6, the Diablos are taking a 5-0 lead thanks to a solo blast thanks to a solo homer by Estes. The Diablos have blown it wide open. You love to see that. Demetrius hits a strikeout, and that ends bottom 6. Now into the top of 7th, we got Fierro, Gorham, and McInnes comes back next for the Lizards. And he's at the top of 7th. Desalia with an RBI single to center, and the Blazers have taken a 3-2 lead here in the bottom 5th. And now we got Kennedy comes back. He's 1 for 2 today. Brito with the single to left center, and that extends inning for the Hammerheads. So now we got Lemus comes back. He's over 2 today. Mendez with the line out to left center to see off the bottom 6 for the power slaves, and now we got Ramos comes back. He's over 2 today. Fierro with the ground out to second, and now there's one away with Gorham comes back. He's over 2 today for the Lizards. Kennedy with the single to left center. Now there's and now there are guys at the corners. It's still 2 out, and now we got Maya comes back. He's over 2 today. And Lemus at the strikeout, and that ends bottom 5th. Now into the top of 6, there we got Dugas, Han, and Paquette comes back next for the Thunderbirds. Ramos at the triple to the left, and now there's a man just 90 feet away from home for the power slaves. And now we got Forrester comes back. He's over 2 today. Gorham with the line out to the left center. Now there's 2 away with McInnes comes back. He's over 2 today. And Maya with the line out to the right, and that ends on the 5th. Now into the top of 6, there we got Pagan, Arias, and Flannery comes back next for the Aces. Dugas with the line out to the left, and now there's 1 away with Han comes back. He's number 2 today. Forrester with a fly out to center, and the base center gets thrown out at home, and that ends bottom 6. And now we're into the top of the 7th, there we got Rulas, Boggs, and Duran comes back next for the Diablos. McInnes at the line out to the left, and that ends the bottom 7, the top of 7th. Now into the bottom 7th, there we got Quinones, McAdams, and Shackelford comes back next for the West Coast Express. Pagan with the strikeout to off the top of 6 for the Aces, and now we got Arias comes back. He's over 2 today. Han at the double to right, and now the Thunderbirds have a man in scoring position. It's still 1 out, and now we got Paquette comes back. He's over 2 today. Rulas with the line out to left center. Now there's 1 away with Boggs comes back. He's 1 for 3 today with a homer. Quinones at the strikeout, and now there's one away with McAdams comes back. He's over to that. Arias at the lineouts to right and now with Flannery comes back. He's over